Alrighty, folks. Thank you for watching again. Of course, my name is Serious Duke, and I'm here to show you another replay. And here it is. I am being a little bit more nice and saying good luck and have fun. Not that I'm never not nice, but I'm trying to do that. And I love it when the opposition replies with "you too," or an actual letter U and then a 2. I do enjoy that as well. So Jimbo and I are both British, and well, let's put it this way. I've been doing well as a British, so Jimbo said I want in on that. So he went British as well, and he picked the same Royal Artillery Regiment. So I'll just tell you a general rule of thumb. It's good to diversify. I don't think it's a good thing to typically duplicate. Now, if we both have that, the enemy would be constantly shelled. Let's not lie. You can overwhelm them with that type of stuff. But yeah, I don't think that's necessarily a good idea. Now, unsafe and disarmed are our opposition. They're both fair mark. They have not selected which units they want to use, and that's smart. I'm learning that. Yeah, I know there's sometimes you want to do stuff, but it's better to have the more versatility of selecting your commander later.
New machine gun crew ready and waiting.
Which is kind of what I'm trying to do, is select them later. Alright, so we're taking the center. Jimbo took the center, and I'm pushing to the top. Not bad. Looks like we got some opposition here, and I'm going to go ahead and remove Fog of War. Alright. Let me know what y'all think. Do you like having Fog of War on with the 2v2s? I know it's a little difficult because if I click on a German unit, it switches sides. So then you lose all the Fog of War from one side. So if you prefer for me to have the discipline to not click on that, then I will practice that. If you prefer to have it this way where we can see everything, then I'll leave it that way. Alright, they're taking a good defensive position. This Vickers, though, is going to pin them down. And look at that Mills bomb. Wow. Unit wiped. I saw this and I thought, we've won. We have won the game. Game over. GG. We win. Resign. I mean, to be fair, that was a good play. Alright, so Jimbo is not pushing the southern point. I don't know why. He must have run into this MG. No? I don't know. But look at this barbed wire. Wow, look at that. That's an impressive way of guarding the fuel node. Now, I know Road to Baku, which I believe is this map. That is something that is fairly common. I did try to push up here. I thought, hey, I took out a unit. Let's go ahead and waste a unit doing this. Yay. That wasn't me, which is Jimbo. We're trying to two-team them. Not a bad play. It's really not. Same here. That was a good nade. I do not know why I didn't do more damage. That should have taken out at least 1 or 2 characters. So they're up here in good, strong force. But we are trying to be aggressive, right? We're trying to push and really do damage here. But, I mean, you run into the MG. It's the MG. It's not so much the infantry. What are these? Grenadiers. Yeah, I want to say Volksgrenadiers because it has the V, but I know the V is more of a rank thing. So my MG's getting redeployed, shifting fire. Probably should have run it up over on the other side here, but it is what it is. Yeah, falling back's not bad. Got my MG. These guys got pinned. Not good. Again, nobody has taken the southernmost point, which is really weird. Like, come on, Jimbo. He's bringing up an MG, probably to guard the center. I think we decided to abandon the south, but we didn't even get our munitions. Watching this in hindsight. I gotta have a talk with Jimbo. Come on, man. Yeah, there goes that unit. I mean, right now it's a 1v1, me versus unsafe. And unsafe is, I would say he's kind of winning. Now, I've got 2 MGs. They're not cutting through this. Now, he's probably got a mortar that's going to be coming out soon. I'll be shocked if he doesn't. So, oh man, I moved my MG at the wrong time. Oh no. No way. That's a bummer. At least the unit's getting out of there. That's so unfortunate. Good nade. Ooh, I don't like those rifle grenades. Those are so frustrating to fight because they explode on impact. You have to see it coming. They overran that unit just through good tactics. Jimbo took this main point. That's good. He also is taking the munitions. Okay, so at this point, we got 4v4. Cover v cover. British take a long time to kill units, but they do. They do kill them. This is good. Pushing up. I knew I had to get back in position. Otherwise, I was going to lose this position here. Jimbo's run up against the barbed wire. I don't think he knew about that, so he told him to run around, and they ran right into that MG. That is unfortunate. So, of course, the only action there is fall back. Now they're making their push towards the top. They have that 2-2-2. That's good on their part. Did I have? No, I did not have anything to counter that right now. There goes their cover. Now they're completely exposed. It's time to lose this position. Up here, I don't even have an anti-tank gun on the way. I need to, as the British, I need to work to crank those out. Probably get that build plan and then move directly to getting one anti-tank gun. I'm trying to keep this unit in the game long enough to get my MGs in position to keep them from completely overrunning, but this thing could do it. Unless machine guns do minor damage. Two of them actually could have been a problem. So Jimbo built himself a trench here for his MG, which I don't necessarily think is a bad thing. The only problem is you lose some of that maneuverability, but it makes it tougher for you to be overrun. Like, as you've seen, I've been overrun by infantry. Alright, so this was completely abandoned. Don't know why. I think Jimbo's focusing on the center, which I think was our battle plan. I'm not going to criticize him for that. I think we were trying to focus on top and center, but because it was where our fuel was. But in this map, you really have to focus on all sides because your munitions is on that side. And just like that, he's losing two things. His sniper did get a kill. That was good. I'm actually curious to see how many he does kill. Look at that. Using that anti-tank rifle. Has a muzzle brake and everything. Now he's going to get killed. Look at that. He did.
Enemy got one of our squads.
Yeah, you can't leave your snipers around. They're very, very
trying
weak.
to take one of our points.
So they use an 8. I mean, they are completely just wiping us out. And the worst part is, I have a lot of stuff. And my anti-tank gun, I brought it up to take out the 2-2-2, which... is right here. I was going to say, did I succeed? Apparently not, but that's a good question. Okay, so we got an MG here, keep him from getting on the field. That's good. Their mortar, though, is now anti-MG. So what I need is some light vehicles. I need to start pushing, but I don't know that because right now, me and my infinite lack of wisdom assume they have no anti-tank guns. Now, granted, they're getting one out because they know that's what the counter is, so they're getting ahead of me. And this is something I am learning, I'm getting better at, is predicting where it's headed. I tried to flank around to go for the mortar team. Not the worst play, except it got spotted. So, yeah, that unit is totally screwed. At this point, I was like, if the unit's going to die, at least take a nade with it. And nope, did not work. It's worth a try. They've taken all 3 points. Looks like this MG position did not do its job. Needed to be closer. I don't know what to say. There's no reason for this one unit to be holding that. There we go. Okay, so the MG's now in play because it can see the enemy. Jimbo is taking cover behind this position, so the points are neutralized. There we go. Good push. Good push, Jimbo. Good push. I'm trying to build a mortar position. Dumb idea. I've learned since you do not do that until you have a lot of support. Now, I do have support. I have my anti-tank gun. I've got a bunch of stuff stacked up here. But I needed to wait. So Jimbo's getting smoked. His trench is getting smoked out. So that's not a good thing for him. That usually means they're about to push, which they are definitely pushing in the south. Yeah, he got clobbered here in the south. He's got an anti-tank gun switching positions. He does have a mortar pit here. That's not bad. We'll take that. He took the center. Let's see. I'm making my push towards the north. He shifted fire because of all these mortars are shelling him. So, of course, now I know where it is. We're going to do something about that. I mean, let's face it. This could be worse. Sometimes these get built and they're immediately destroyed, right? And so it could be a lot worse. Okay, mortars in play. I love mortars. And they're so annoying to deal with, especially with these types of MGs and stuff. Brought a medics up here. That's not a bad thing. That's good. Now I'm bombarding where nothing is. He just moved his mortar there, he moved his MG here, and they're safe. And the thing is, the second I make his push, I'm going to know that because that MG is going to pin these guys down, which is going to stop my attack. Just like that. Look at that. So mortars have to shift their fire, but the mortars are being countered. So he's got his mortar shelling this. So every time I'm shelling, there's not a whole lot I can do now. I mean, I'm trying, but these mortar pits have to have so much experience to actually do good things, right? I lost the Royal Engineers who were repairing. They got killed.
Squad knocked out.
So, also bad. Jimbo's over here, facing MG and the infantry. Basically, at this point, I feel like they're just spotting the MGs for his mortars, which are missing. Just, it's kind of frustrating, not gonna lie. And there goes a rival grenade. Nice hit. I've learned to do this in reverse most of the time. I'm doing much better. And, of course, I didn't quite do it that whole way, but I've gotten better at pushing the reverse button first. Okay, so that MG right there, that's basically the only thing that's still holding the line. I wonder if, are y'all getting tired of watching me lose? Because it sure feels like I'm losing a lot. Now, we played the road to Baku a couple times, and I stopped recording them.
Trying to take one of our points.
And the main reason I stopped recording them is because I don't know if it's me, but I feel like the Germans just absolutely kick in this on this map, and I don't know why. Typically, these types, it's not that narrow, but as a narrower map, typically they do better. I moved up my MG, felt like I had to.
An HMG crew has been lost to enemy action.
And there goes this trench. Pushing those mortars, it's not a bad thing, but it's not a great play. But what do you do, right? You can only do so much. Throw that nade and get out of there. Good nade. Killed 2. Alright, so now they're pushing up with that MG. I think all their mortars retreated. So if I had followed this up with something else, like if I actually had something, I could have pushed this, maybe. I took out their mortars, basically. Their mortars are back here refitting. Which is huge, by the way. 2 mortars. Both their mortars being out of action, that's a big deal. It's interesting they aren't actually adding more right now. I guess he's focused on this. Curious to see what this push is about. Oh, he's taking out that trench. It's a bad shot. But watch this unit most likely die. Come on. Why are you pulling away? No! Oh, because they're going after this.
Forces have constructed a company command post.
This is bad. This is bad. Now, this may have been Jimbo's first time playing as British, so I need to cut him a little bit of slack on that. It's easy to be, what's wrong with you, man, when nothing's really wrong. It's just he doesn't know better. I'm actually impressed that this gun is this bad. It has no experience, so that they've moved up 2 mortars and now they've got this. Now I do have my anti-tank gun still, and it is right here. So, oh, excuse me, it is not right here. Where is it? There it is, right there. Ooh, that hurts. That was a good crew. Good hit. Unexpected, I think. Now look at that response. But hey, they've got this MG, or this anti-tank gun here. That's a problem. Alright, so now his mortars all have new targets. You know you're losing the fight when their base of operations is on the point.
Units are now ready to use Anvil defensive drills and tactics.
Okay, Jimbo got, or yeah, he got Anvil. That's good. Now they're trying to destroy that machine gun, so I cannot pick it up. That just goes to show it was irritating them. Jimbo is pushing back on munitions because we need that munitions badly. Now, it's a long-term game, but they've got their sniper here. Let's see if they take it out. Good kill. That was a good trade for us. That was definitely a good trade. Now this position, of course, is this infantry unit is totally going to get killed here. I did pick up the MG. That's good. Ooh, that guy just got absolutely destroyed. So trying to shift. I brought out a Valentine. Okay, Valentine is not a bad tank, but it's not a great tank. So it's not like it's one of the heaviest tanks in the game, but it's also not bad. So I was kind of, I need a tank here. There goes his infantry. They got killed by mortars. Really rough. I think it was around this time I was telling Jimbo, you have to take this position in the south, because I cannot take the one in the north. What I'm finding interesting is look at all their mine symbols. Look at all those mines. Look at those mines. Man. So they're taking the center. Their mortars can kill that anti-tank crew. And before that anti-tank crew knows that they're dead. Yep. Brought in the Valentine. I don't know if it's really a good match versus the Panzer IV. I don't. But what choice do I have? One thing I've learned from watching these replays is that the Germans a lot use fuel caches. And I don't know if that's something the Allies can afford to do or not. I don't know. I've never really had a surplus of munitions laying around. I haven't. But it seems like a good investment. I don't know. What do y'all think? Is our fuel caches something everyone has to do? I haven't noticed pros doing that because their games are a lot more volatile. I mean, obviously, I'm nowhere near pro. So, yeah, have y'all found that beneficial? Jimbo's mortar position looks like it's about to get clobbered.
An engineer unit is ready for action.
There it goes. It's gone. Jimbo does have a a Churchill. That's good for us. We're losing our fuel though. We're holding our fuel, but then we're losing, and then we're holding. Anti-tank guns back in action. I think the next time it gets hit, it's going to be destroyed. Alright. I'm doing a shift here. Cromwell's in action. MG is about to be overrun and destroyed. Here we go. Good hit on the half-track from the anti-tank gun. That's pushed in. My Valentine's pushing in. Good hit. Yeah, see that gun does not do much damage. But using the tanks for cover is not bad. Alright, we're running right into the anti-tank gun. This is where the Valentine needs to use its speed and just keep going. Okay, we got an artillery barrage coming in, that's good. Cromwell, or Churchill, excuse me, is badly hurt. Taking this point, because they're going to get suppressed. Yeah, they're pinned. This is really where I feel like this tank should have died, but, I mean, it's... Ah, there we go. I love it. If we're going backwards, they won't notice. They'll think we're going the other way. I love it.
Weapon crew lost.
Whew. Thankfully that artillery did its job there, otherwise that Valentine would have been dead. And there it goes. I don't know what I was doing there. I have no idea. Alright, his gun got taken out. That's bad. That's going to take a year to repair. So Jimbo's MG is holding the munitions. That's good, but it's really because they're not focused on it. They have a sniper, apparently was doing some damage. Bunch of infantry here. We don't even hold our own fuel cache. I have troops,
points remaining.
but they all got hit bad in that last fight, so I had to fall back. So let's see, we got 4 infantry units. Where's my anti-tank gun? Still sitting up front. Okay, and I'm getting another Valentine. Not a good play, but I mean, it could be worse. So much for that anti-tank gun.
All infantry squads can have an additional infantryman.
I already have that. That must have been Jimbo who did that. There goes the anti-tank gun. Frustrating. Fight in the center. Jimbo's making a push, and look at that swarm. Oh dear. So the MG being here, that Vickers is good. But that nade wiped it out. Oh my gosh. Goodness gracious. I'm just kind of watching this deteriorate. I mean, I think that was I don't know, probably a bad fight for the Germans.
The units of engineers have been killed.
Engineers got mortared to death. I am repairing it with my engineers. As you can tell, they're absolutely getting just pummeled here. I told Jimbo, you gotta move. You know, I'm gonna lose my engineers if you don't move. MG's now taking fire. Oh, what a bummer this is. I need to start winning some matches. I do have a couple matches that I win, and I think I'm going to, in one of my next videos, do a joint commentary with Jimbo. So I'm hoping to do that with him on one of our 2v2s. That was a good fight. It went down to the last couple minutes.
Sappers reporting in.
But of course, it's more fun to do that. Look at this. He's waiting for that smoke to clear. That's so smart. Now, I did notice. So I am getting out of dodge, but still. Wow. Did not know that there was a road there. Interesting. This may have backfired a little bit for him there. Now, I think I'm back in infinite tank gun. Of course I am. So I call this a Valentine. This is the Cromwell. You can tell that there's a lot of similarities between the two. And I had a hard time telling the difference, so that's why sometimes I get them wrong. Ooh, that one barely got away. Royal Engineers almost died. Let's see, Jimbo's taking the center. Ooh, those last two men, he's going to have to fall back. We took our field node, but I think this means we don't get any credit for it. That may be wrong. I don't know. I've never quite understood that. They're like, a sector has been cut off. They always say that, and then it's not cut off. Like, or it is cut off. But it, you know, I don't know how that works. I'm sure there's a manual on it, but that would require me to read, and, well, I know I keep asking you guys about comments and stuff, but I can't read, so it's tough being unable to read. Okay, so they've got a Panther. Oh, yeah. Panther, it definitely can go toe-to-toe here.
Our capture point. They're trying to take it.
Okay, so they are taking that point. That was a good hit from that mortar. That sniper. Snipers, I've never really tried using them in conjunction, but they fire first, which means all fire focuses on them. So they're constantly having to heal. Alright, so they're pushing up here. They're trying to destroy my Cromwell with Panzer IV. Not a bad push on their part. Now, that was a good hit, but these Panzers are probably going to absolutely clobber me. But, I mean, I threw a nade, and then he had to retreat. It actually paid off there. Good hit. The anti-tank guns moved up. That's a problem. Main gun destroyed. That's not good. Call back. Good ricochet. So I'm taking actually the Cromwell, is the one that can go toe-to-toe here. Jimbo's got his Churchill. Good rear armor hit. He's making a dive here, trying to take out our tanks. I think our tanks are scaring them. I don't know why. Hold back the tank guns. That was a mistake. Good hit. Is Jimbo going to destroy this? There's two anti-tank guns there. He got it. Took 2 hits there. The nice thing about the Churchill is they can actually take a bunch of hits. Okay, so he's falling back. His tank will survive. Barely. Alright, so we shift focus. I made a push over here. As you can see, all these mine things. Apparently my guys can't read the sign saying mine. It's a mine. So of course there's a sniper who's going to eliminate these 5 guys at his convenience. So one neutralized, nice mortar hit. Well, that's going on a Panther over here, or a Sturm tank, whatever it is. Oh boy. Oh no. I pushed up with this tank, even though it doesn't have a main gun. I pushed up trying to scare him off and it worked. Alright, so took the point, but not for long. Obviously. There's only so much, you know, that you really can do. Jimbo and I are doing okay, but if you compare our forces to our opponents, they've got us. I mean, it's funny this Panther isn't going anywhere. The Panther should be in the front by now. Okay, so Jimbo has his MG is pinning these guys, or trying to, and he's got an infantry unit's cover completely gone now. They're being pursued. Yeah, having to fall back. He did a recon here so he could get send a unit in. That's what I'm talking about. Sometimes it's worth just sending a unit in, seeing what they spot, and going from there. So I clicked a shell everything within our sector. That's what these are. So these guys here within our territories are going to start getting shelled. Alright, so I'm trying to push up, going after those mortars like before. He's already... Oh, excuse me, I'm supporting this. That's what I'm doing. Run, 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 run. Good kill.
We have lost a peg gun.
Push, push, push. Go, go, go. Oh boy. So that would be me calling in Artie. They picked up their, or picked it up again. Their tank gun. And there it goes. Dang. That was a good push though. Could have been worse. Don't know how, but it could have been. Sniper's taking that. He's sniping our guys. Sniper's doing... Yeah, I like this strategy. Sniper, the infantry push up, sniper takes a point. I don't think that's a bad strategy at all. I really think that's a good strategy. If you have a sniper, because he can support, but he's not the primary target. Because everybody that's getting hit is closer up. Alright, so I've got my little Valentine here. I should have saved my resources, but, you know, we have 50 points left. Right into the minefield. Absolutely my luck. And I guess this is why he held his Panther back here. Bad shot. He shot his own. You'll note that's hilarious, actually. Oh boy. Time to bail out, to run for it, boys. There it goes. Yeah, there's no way this I could have done anything versus this tank. I tried using the smoke, but it didn't matter. Now, we have 50 points left, but the enemy does not have any. Or is only holding that 1 point, so we are technically winning. Say bye, boys. Run! One survived. Run! Okay. Got Jimbo's Churchill. That was a cool special effect. I don't know if that was... What was... That must have been backfires. It's kind of cool. I don't think that was a special ability. Alright, so Unsafe is using his recon for a minute long. So, yeah, he's got his elephant to take out the Cromwell. Or the Churchill. Why do I get those wrong? Alright, men. Gotta hold back this major assault. There comes the Panther, pushing in. I've noticed that individually, Panzer Grenadiers really aren't that good, but they're best in swarms. That Panther's doing its job, and here comes that elephant. Let's see if it actually gets in the fight here. Oh yeah, look at that. Completely destroyed. The rear armor hit. What hit it up here? Something hit it. I don't know what it would have been. Oh, it's the shelling. It's the everything within our sector. Very nice. Yeah, that's definitely Tostitos. Okay, this is an interesting push. Against the Panther, I lost a unit there. Ricochet. Actually interesting that that didn't take more damage. With this small tank, he could probably take this thing out. Of course, hindsight's 20/20, right? Ooh, nice hit. That's coming up. That's going to be a problem. The Elephant Tank Destroyer. Panther. Yeah. They're retaking the center sector. It's been neutral for a while. I mean, we didn't do horrible. It just wasn't as good as it could have been. I picked up Jimbo's anti-tank gun, trying to slow this thing down. But I mean, it's just not doing enough damage. There we go. Good hit. That unit's gonna die. Another ricochet. More strafing runs. This really should have been in action. It should have been pushing up there. That's a coordination issue Jimbo and I have to get sorted out. He picked up his own damn tank gun now. There we go. 2 ricochets, lucky. Push, push. I think there's a lot of gear fear, as they say, from Rust, as in, oh no, that's a Panther, it's gonna beat us. Irony is he could have easily destroyed that. Hindsight. Yeah, they have literally nothing over here other than the Panzer Grenadiers.
You guys, listen to me if you want to live.
That was good. That, not so much. This one was good. But now we've used all our munitions. They're taking all our points. It's a very concerted push. And I think this is going to be game, friends. So yeah, the sniper is completely concealed and is taking a point. That's a good use for a sniper. These Vickers, I love the Vickers. It makes the engineer so powerful, that light MG. I mean, at this point the game's basically over, so I'm like, why am I bothering to take a point? Pushing that sniper. Alright, let's see how good this Nimble Worker was. Went after a 3-star unit. Oh, okay, I made a mass push towards the center. That's what happened here. So, not bad. Not a horrible plan. Going after the mortars. There's the Panther. Start tanks there. Of course, the MG's here, and some of my guys are just getting out to the pin. Now, I took the point, but at what cost, right? What's this, World War I again? I don't have the manpower to replace. Well, I do have the manpower, but I really don't. 2 MGs are here. Jimbo's not using his tank at all. I don't know why. But he's about to get pushed by 3 tanks now. Watch this hit from the elephant. I bet she's gonna hit it. Okay, it's retreating.
Forces are securing our territory.
They're using the fragmentation bombs. Nice. Yeah, it's getting hit here bad. Very nice.
Reconnaissance Stuka, fueled and ready to fly.
Yeah. He's going for that Panther. Taking that point again. I don't know why they haven't taken this point. This annoys me so much. Which I know that these guys are better than I am, but I see this and I've noticed a lot of times me or even these guys I'm playing against will forget to take the objectives.
Has been destroyed.
They're so focused on other stuff they forget to do that. So here's an MG that's dead. Pick it up. Let's go. He survived actually. I'm impressed. Problem is, this is right on our front porch. Main gun destroyed, nice. Jimbo told me at this point Piats are trash. He's like, Piats are horrible. There we go, he killed it though. I did not realize the elephant died, that was good. So I'm doing what I did before, which is make a mad rush towards the center. Is it the best play? No. Is it a bad play? No. Is it buying time with lives? You betcha. Okay, fragmentation bomb. Watch this. I'm trying to spread out. Barely survive that. Okay, going for the mortars. Looks like the guy with the Vickers died. Come on, get out of there. Crawl, crawl, crawl. Not sure where he's going. Crawl. Crawl, crawl. You can do it. Oh, he didn't do it. He died. I took this point. Again, the game would be over. We have 5 points left. you know, sometimes this is a thing of pride. It's like, let's make them fight for this. Because they would have won the game if this MG crew an hour ago had taken the point. Maybe not an hour, but you know what I mean. But over here, I mean, they keep sending their sniper to retake the center. It's like, dude, you'll win the game if you just take the point. Okay, falling back. As soon as it's taken, it's over. So why not? Throw in the barrage. See if that sniper dies. Good game, well played. He killed the sniper. That's hilarious. I mean, they still won the game because they're only 1 point, but that is funny. So, Unsafe said you too. Good sport. I like it. So, anyway, all told, good game. I mean, they outplayed us. Look at their spare munitions. I mean, they were just absolutely banking because they had so much. So, good game all around. Let's see what some of the damage statistics were. Last time that I played, I had the most damage because my anti-tank guns, but I don't think I'm going to have this time. I think it's going to be on their side, because they absolutely clobbered. So let's see. Yeah, Jimbo dealt far more damage. It's probably his mortar pits, but Unsafe and his elephant and all his anti-tank guns and mortars definitely dealt the most damage. They killed the most units over for disarmed, and looks like I lost the most. That's not a surprise. So let's see what we got. So yeah, you can see right here it may have been semi-balanced right about till here, but then there's a jump up. I don't know exactly what that was. That could have been the tanks and some other stuff. But all told, good game. Like, comment, subscribe. I promise some of the ones coming up are going to be some victories. So would hate to get a reputation for the channel being something where, well, we watch Duke lose every game. But anyway, thank y'all for watching. I appreciate it, and I'll see y'all next time.